Welcome back, everyone, to the Madden 20 Detroit Lions franchises. Before we start today's episode, we will be signing Mike Daniels, who the Lions just picked up yesterday. And while this is my own franchise and I want to make my own moves, I did want to bring in Daniels, and the team did just cut Theo Riddick, so we will correspond with cutting him as well. So we're going to put Mike Daniels at defensive tackle, and his rating goes up 3, so he is now a 90 overall. This defense is looking pretty darn nice. Welcome everyone to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan, as the Detroit Lions are set to take on the Buffalo Bills here for Week 3 of the preseason. Bills 1-1 so far, while our Detroit Lions sit at a 2-0 record as they have beaten the Patriots as well as the Texans. Let's go first quarter. Quick touchdown for Buffalo. That's Zay Jones with the score. Very nice job from Josh Allen on that drive. He ended up going 5 for 5. A lot of short plays. But then on the ensuing kickoff return, Jamal Agnew will take it to the house. And just like that, we are tied up. So already it's 7-7 within 3.5 minutes in this game. Very quick start. Here's the Bills offense. 2nd and 5 for Allen as he gets it to his tight end Tyler Kroft. Big game for Kroft, the former Cincinnati Bengals. Allen starting off 8 for 8. Now 2nd and 5 from the 25. Josh Allen, second-year man out of Wyoming, would connect with Zay Jones, who's close to the end zone, bringing it to the 4-yard line as Buffalo tries to punch it in. Now 1st and goal. Very next play. Wash, rinse, repeat. As this time Allen will look short for the score, and the Bills will regain the lead, making it 14-7. That's the free agent signing John Brown from Baltimore making the play. So now we finally get to see Matthew Stafford and the Lions offense is on 3rd down. Stafford taking a shot, and he will connect with the fullback Nick Bawden for 22 yards, second-year man out of San Diego State. And then at the 44, screen for Kenny Golladay. However, penalty flag, face mask. That could have been a loss of a yard or two, but instead it'll give the Lions some 15 yards as it's Jerry Hughes who makes the play. Now Lions going for the field goal on 4th down, but that field goal was more fake than my ex-girlfriend, as Tom Savage will find the offensive tackle Taylor Decker in the end zone as Taylor Decker catches the touchdown pass. Don't see that every day. And this game is now tied up at 14. Screen pass for John Brown. 2 Lion defenders run into each other as Brown gets from 143 to the other. If you're actually going to count that as a run, that looked more like a screen to me. As on 2nd down, Jared Davis getting to the quarterback with ease. As Jared Davis going downstairs where Daddy hides the vodka. That will lead to a 3rd down and 17 here for Buffalo as Josh Allen looking to throw it and need to be picked off by Darius Big Play Slay as the superstar cornerback Darius Slay will get the INT, his first of the preseason, and the Detroit Lions will get the football back now in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 7. Stafford running away from his problems like a divorced husband. He fumbles the football and Jerry Hughes will recover it. The veteran out of TCU makes the play, and the Bills get the ball right back. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 14 as Allen finds LaShawn McCoy more wide open than a McDonald's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning as Shady easily able to get the touchdown, and the Bills regain the lead. Now it's 21-14. Stafford hands it off for C.J. Anderson, who's playing for the injured Kerryon Johnson, who got injured earlier in the game. Johnson does not have a serious injury, and he will be back next week. As Anderson with a long run to the opposing 26. Next play, Stafford, he is going to roll out, and he's going to go out. Sacked by Lorenzo Alexander, the old man, probably entering a retirement home within the next 5 years. Now 2nd and 20. Here's Stafford looking, and he will connect with Marvin Jones, who will bring it to the 8 for a gain of 28 yards. And then next play from the 8, Stafford looking in the back of the end zone. Nice grab by the rookie out of Iowa, T.J. Hawkinson, for the touchdown, and we are now tied up as Hawkinson had a very good week 2 against the Texans. 7 catches, 58 yards, and a score. As ensuing Bills possession, Deshaun Hand able to get the sack with ease. Now a 3rd down and 6 here for Buffalo. As Josh Allen, short pass, but it's right in the hands of Jared Davis, who's able to get the interception. And Detroit will get the ball back. Davis with the sack earlier in the game, now getting the INT. So here returns the Lions offense, 2nd and 1. Stafford connects with his rookie tight end, TJ Hawkinson, who will bring you to the 10. Stafford is 7 for 7 so far in this game. Now on 3rd and 8, Stafford to Hawkinson once again. And the Lions take the lead now 28-21. And we are still in the first half. This game has been offense galore. So now it's 28-21 as Zay Jones with the play gets by Darius, big play Slay. And the Bills will tie this game up as both teams have 28 points before the half ends, which is absolutely incredible. 1 minute left until halftime. Stafford looking deep, and an incredible catch right there for Zach Zenner. Now 2nd and goal from the 2, 7 seconds left. Stafford looking for Hawkinson again as Hawkinson tried to get the hat trick, but he was out of bounds. That'll lead to a Matt Prater field goal. His kick is good, and the Lions will take a 3-point lead. Heading into the locker rooms, 31-28. Very high-scoring game is on 1st down. C.J. Anderson will be eaten up for breakfast as that play is once again made by Jerry Hughes. That'll lead to now a 2nd and 6 from midfield. Back to C.J. Anderson, and he gains a solid 10 yards, but we have a flag on the play. Another face mask penalty on the Bills. This time the flag is going to be on Taron Johnson, and the Lions will get it up at 25. Now up at 12, 1st down. Back to C.J. Anderson, this time for 6, as Anderson with the touchdown, and the Lions will extend their lead now 38-28. 3rd and 2 for Buffalo as Detroit gets the stop. Trey Flowers with a tackle, and Flowers is actually injured. Luckily, it's not a serious injury. However, he's probably going to miss the rest of his game, maybe the rest of the preseason. As Steven Auschka kicks the field goal, now 31-38. As the Lions have it back on 3rd and 2, C.J. Anderson will get lit up like a Christmas tree. The tackle is made by the rookie out of Houston, Ed Oliver, drafted number 9 in this year's draft. One spot after TJ Hawkinson, and speaking of Hawkinson, he's going to get that one for a gain of 26. Huge performance in this one from a rookie out of Iowa, TJ Hawkinson, as we now enter the 4th quarter. Backups are now in the game. Here's Connor Cook. Handed it off for C.J. Anderson. Spin moving Anderson down the field. The linebacker would catch up to him, but C.J. Anderson brings it to the 2-yard line. And then 2nd and goal at the 2. Lions going to try to punch it in, as that's going to be Zach Zenner with the juke move, and he falls into the end zone for a Detroit Lions touchdown. And the Lions will make this a 2-possession lead now. Ensuing Bills possession, Matt Barkley in at quarterback, as he's going to get that one to T.J. Yeldon for 6, diving into the end zone. And it's once again a 1-possession game. Buffalo keeping it close. The Bills got to stop. Now they have it back on offense. As here's the old man, Frank Gore. He gets by the safety. I believe that's Andrew Adams who misses the tackle. Mike Ford can't bring him down. And Frank Gore, the old man, will take it to the house for a touchdown. And the Bills will tie this game up as Gore still has it in the tank. So we are now tied up at 45. Ensuing Lions possession, 3rd and 10. Connor Cook with a bad pass. Lucky he wasn't intercepted. Not that it will make a big difference because the Lions would have to punt it anyway. So here returns the Bills offense. 3rd and 4. Barkley, short pass as the tight end gets by 2 Lion defenders for a 1st down. Are you kidding? So the Bills will survive. Next play from the 25. Here's Matt Barkley, the former USC Trojan. He will be brought down by the undrafted free agent out of North Carolina, Malik Carney. Now 3rd down and 24 at the 10. Here's Barkley looking to throw it, taking a shot deep. And that's an incredible catch by the rookie out of Ole Miss, Dawson Knox, bringing it to the 42. Next play, Malik Carney cannot bring him down, but instead it'll be the new kid, Mike Daniels, with his first career sack. They're going to give half the sack to Carney. I don't know why. That was all Mike Daniels. Carney had nice contact, but that was all Daniels on the sack. Then second down, the Lions get another sack. So Detroit would have it back. 10 seconds left. Tom Savage now in at quarterback. Lions still have one timeout as Savage scrambling like he's laying on a date. He is going to launch up a prayer for Travis Fulgham, and he comes down with it, but the clock hits triple zeros. The Lions were in field goal range too. What a catch by Fulgham nonetheless. So we are headed to overtime. Matthew Stafford and Jelani Tavai out for the coin toss. Strange seeing Tavai as tails never fails. Of course, Buffalo wins the coin toss, and they will start off on offense. 2nd and 5. Barkley will find Isaiah McKenzie, who brings it to the 30, but we have a penalty flag. Costly face mask on Detroit. That's Justin Coleman called for the penalty of the $36 million man. Now it's third down from the 21. Here's Barkley. He would connect with Isaiah McKenzie again, but we have another flag. The Lions got costed off of the penalty from Coleman, but this time it's on Buffalo, the guard, Vladimir Ducasse. So now it'll be 3rd and 14 from the 29. Barkley looking to throw it and need to be picked off by Justin Coleman, and the Bills will not be able to score on this possession. Huge INT for Coleman, who will make up for his penalty, and the Lions will get it back. 4 minutes left to go in OT. Here's Savage. Short pass for Tommy Lee Lewis, who gets it into field goal range. Brought down at the 29, and the Lions do not want to waste any time. Here comes on Matt Prater for the win. Can he do it? And it is wide left. Ooh. That kick was nowhere near good. The Bills iced him, and it definitely worked. And the Bills now have a chance to win the game. Here's Barkley, who is dubbed to be the next big thing at USC, looking deep. And he connects with McKenzie, who brings it to the 21. Bills now in field goal range. Here's Steven Hauschka for the win. Lions did ice him. Let's see if it works, and it does not. And the Lions' undefeated preseason will come to an end. Buffalo wins in dramatic fashion, 48-45 off of an overtime field goal. Probably for a better Buffalo win, because that means that our Lions cannot go 4-0. I said 4-0, really weird there. We can't go 4-0, which means no 0-16. C.J. Anderson played really well. Hawkinson had a great game. Stafford was outstanding. Taylor Decker had a touchdown reception. Defensively, Justin Coleman, 12 tackles and the interception. From a second straight week, no one had a single tackle for a loss, which is embarrassing. 1.5 sacks for Malik Carney, half a sack for a number of other defenders, and then interceptions for Davis, Coleman, and Slay. So to round out the preseason, we get the win over the Browns, 17-13. There's Drew Stanton, former Lion. Savage with an under 50% day, but it doesn't really matter. C.J. Anderson with another incredible game, running for 2 scores. Tommy Lee Lewis playing really well. 5 catches for 51 yards. But blocking wasn't too bad, only sack allowed by Graham Glasgow. Leader in tackles was Tavon Wilson with 7. Mike Daniels, 6 tackles, 2 for loss and a sack, as he had a really good game. He was not the only one to get a sack. Eric Lee and another defender, I couldn't tell who it was able to get a sack. So here's a final look at the preseason stats. Nobody threw an interception. 4 touchdowns for both Savage and Stafford running the ball. C.J. Anderson, 6.3 yards per carry. He played really well. Carry on, he missed. Obviously, that Bills game didn't get too many carries and wasn't insane. Travis Fulgham and T.J. Hawkinson were both really good. Fulgham had that great first game against New England. Hawkinson dominated against the Texans and the Bills. On to blocking, the offensive line was pretty good. Nobody allowed more than 1 sack, so that's pretty good to see. On to the defense, leader in tackles was Tavon Wilson with 29, but rookie Jelani Tavai close behind with 25. Tackles for loss went to Tavon Wilson and Mike Daniels, who each had 3. Austin Bryant with 2. Sacks were Austin Bryant, Deshaun Hand, Romeo Okwara, and Snacks Harrison with 2, 1.5 for Daniels and Carney, 1 for Eric Lee, Trey Flowers, Jalen Reeves-Maybin, Jared Davis, and Steve Longa. 2 picks for Justin Coleman, 1 for Jared Davis, Tavon Wilson, Darius Slay, and Rashawn Melvin. Fumble forces, there were a few, or I guess only 2. 1 for Darius Slay, 1 for Austin Bryant, and a recovery for both Andrew Adams and Darius Slay. Obviously, Rashawn Melvin had the defensive touchdown. And then Snacks Harrison actually blocked a kick. I guess that was in one of the games we simulated. And then, of course, Oruwariye blocked the kick against New England. So now on to cuts. Connor Cook will be cut. Lions rocking out with 2 quarterbacks. All of the running backs will stay on the roster, obviously other than Theo Riddick. Receivers, Brandon Powell will be moved to the practice squad. Andy Jones will be getting cut. And I believe that would be it. Travis Fulgham would make the official roster, I believe. So good for him. Tight end, Don Mulbach ain't getting cut. He's going to be the long snapper. Jerome Cunningham is cut. Logan Thomas, the former quarterback at Virginia Tech, would end up being cut. Onto the offensive line at left tackle, Tyrell Crosby, Taylor Decker sticking around. Joe Dahl, a veteran, he would end up getting cut. At center, Leo Kolamatangi would stick around. Right guard, Bo Benchwazel, the undrafted free agent, would stick around. And then at right tackle, Andrew Donnell would get cut. And then Ryan Pope would be moved to the practice squad. On to the defense, Eric Lee. He would end up getting cut. Austin Bryant will stay on the full-time roster. Malik Carney will move to the practice squad. Aquara and Flowers will obviously stay on the roster. John Atkins will be moved to the practice squad. And then I believe the last defensive tackle, Darius Kilgo, would end up getting cut. And then, would that be it? No, PJ Johnson made the practice squad. Garrett Dooley will go to the practice squad as well. On a middle linebacker, Trey Lamar, the undrafted rookie out of Clemson, will go to the practice squad. Right outside linebacker, Jones and Reeves-Maben will stick around. Andre Shasheri is going to the practice squad. The veteran Marcus Cooper Sr. would get cut. And then I believe that would be it. I think these are all the corners who are going to be on the everyday roster. For 3 safety, Charles Washington would be cut. And then on to strong safety. Killebrew is actually going to stick around, a little bit of a surprise. And then obviously Prater and Sam Martin as well will not be getting cut. So 2 more players need to go. Andrew Adams is going to get cut. He missed a few tackles. That's a little bit of a surprise. And then the last one, Isaac Natua, a tight end, will go to the practice squad. So those are your cuts. And one of the strangest cuts was not from our team, from the Atlanta Falcons. Star running back Devontae Freeman was released for whatever reason. He was obviously picked up quickly, not sure by who. Then here's free agency headed into week 1, no big names. So, I don't really know what the Falcons are doing. They let Tevin Coleman go, and now cutting Freeman. I guess for starters is going to be Ito Smith. Is that their guy? So here's a look at the depth chart headed into the season. This team looking very, very nice. And then last but not least, we have to name team captains. Obviously, Matthew Stafford, the toughest guy in the NFL in my opinion. He will once again be a team captain. Kerryon Johnson will be a team captain, a little bit surprising. On to the defensive side of the ball, middle linebacker Jared Davis. He was a team captain last year, and he will be one for a second straight year. And another guy who was a team captain last year, Devon Kennard. He will be a team captain on the defense once again. On to the defensive line. Mike Daniels had a high impression on his new teammates. He will be getting a team captain. And then the last one will be a player who's been a team captain for a few years now. That is Darius Big Play Slay. So that'll end the video. Next episode will be opening day against the Arizona Cardinals. Hope you guys are excited. Have a good one.